Let's do some late night golf talk. I know that's not a golf channel, but I have posted several golf videos of me learning how to play. I've learned how to play golf this year. I have a coach, Joe Lussier, PGA golfer. He's great. I'm taking classes up at LPGA International Golf Course. And it's a beautiful golf course. Very classy. Everybody's very nice. I just want to give you guys some updates. Not advice, but just updates. And I got a new set of clubs. It's not brand new to me. I picked them up at a yard sale. They're tailor-made, a few years old, but they're much better than the 30 or 40-year-old set that I found from the thrift store. And it's a full set of irons, and they just happen to be perfectly fitted for me. The guy who was selling them was my height. So that makes a big difference. And these are a steel. I don't think it's stainless steel. I think it's steel that looks chromed. Could be stainless steel. But they're metal clubs as opposed to the graphite clubs that I was using. And I like a metal club much better. This makes a huge difference to have them the right length and to have a metal club. It's made a world of difference. So what I was practicing in my practice today, which I also felt made a big difference, was making sure that my stance and my setup is proper, especially my distance from the ball and where I'm set up on the ball. And I've been trying to keep my lead arm pretty straight as I swing it back and make sure my grip is proper, so then when I get to a right point where I can start hinging the club back, it hinges really easily. And then I've been practicing this wrist thing where at the top of my backswing, I kind of crank my wrist down, and I honestly don't like the interlocking grip that everybody does. I rather hold it like a baseball bat, but I learned in my practice today that interlocking grip really is a lot easier when I'm at that top point of my backswing and I go to crank my hand down in order to shallow the club so then I can prepare for my downswing. It's easier to feel it with the interlocking grip. So that interlocking grip is really important. I've been having a lot of problems, not so much hitting before the ball, but topping the ball, or whatever you call it. Oh, I've had terrible problems with that. And the two things that I feel like have made the biggest difference, obviously setting up on the ball is important, but the shallowing of the club, like we're talking about with cranking my wrist down a little bit, and then really giving it a good whip. And as I twist to set up towards the ball on the downswing, and I really whip that club towards my position, the impact position, it sends the ball high and straight, as long as you're trying to hit it straight. And I'm gaining more consistency. Now, I might have just had a lucky day at the range, and there was a guy behind me, older, and seemed like he was more experienced than me. Of course, everyone's more experienced than me right now. And he was complaining to his friend. Usually people are pretty quiet on the driving range, but he was talking loudly, and I didn't mind, but he was complaining that he just can't get his previous game back. He was like, damn it, after every time he swung, he was like, I just can't do it like the other day. And I get that the inconsistency is frustrating. So I've been trying to pay a lot of attention to these very important points along the swing path in order to create more consistency. And I think I may have found a little bit of that today. So this is where I'm at with some of my golf experience. If you're a brand new golfer and you've made it this far listening to me ramble, I hope that you're moving forward with your game. Feel free to give me any advice that you can give me. Thanks for watching.